put your mind at rest. The government of Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this APC government, they believe in the cause of justice. They've heard our cries as members of the public. They know our next vote will determine how and what we see in Mohbad's case. And of course, those that want to use Mohbad's case to disrupt the country and to paint this government in a terrible light, they should be able to fail. And that is why I am telling you that this government has listened to our yearning and they will be delivering the justice that Mohbad deserves. No parents will turn their back. The only thing that they were able to succeed, they succeeded in doing initially, was to deceive millions and millions of Nigerians. And the people that should have allowed you to speak, look at the nonsense they are doing now. Because they think you're so, you're fragile. They think they can mess up with your brain and deceive you, even when you can see clearly. And that is because you still allow some junks on social media to be diverting and pushing you around. Some people, they just hear gossip. They don't have a mind of their own. They don't process things. And some people, they have these skills of moving from platform to platform, making a mess of themselves and making you look like you don't have a thinking faculty. Juni, this is Nigeria that we all grow into. They will tell you things are happening here where there is nothing. You need to listen. They will tell you, and it's also Tonsoroju. Ita ode soni koro. Abosika tembeleku. Unlo shiri koro. Unto to, amala onto, unto le she in 50 years. They will tell you we can do it. And then if you continue to listen to such people when you know that they are not doing anything reasonable, you will affect this boy's quest for justice again. And the people see, and let's understand if I am not trained as a human rights advocate, if I don't have the right prerequisite and background, I won't dabble into it. Who am I to give it? I have a job that is enough for me to impress and make name. So Kim human rights. If I don't have the basic knowledge, the connection, the experience, and everything. But these people, they will tell you, just because they sit on social media and they pick up pieces, and then they want to make you believe that they are the one lie, they have a proclivity to pursue a genuine case, and they will still be, look at what they are doing. The case is already at an advanced stage. The presidency intervened. They went to where the cases and they said, the real complainant, a block off. Even the family, they went to block him off, don't inform him. And I'm telling you, I have noticed a rogue among them that is working as seriously then to ensure that nothing, they should cut us off. But the spirit of that boy was not going to sleep. One thing leads to another. We got to know that important thing here, what he do, because a meeting escaped. I am not just going to be going after I want to pamubadi go. I want to pamubadi go content here, images that you don't want to destroy government. I want to gather millions of dollars to cause a political onslaught. I want to take over. And they are already infiltrated into the government and people close to the president. Baba Tabati Wunmi, you get social appointment to get this. We'll now stick our neck out to do that and say, this is the truth here. Am I going to you? And you come and joke because you can't share how she call. You don't have anything with you. Because these people, they want you to just come out and devoid. If I look at it and say, I would rather pick this my country and this administration, but I can't find out with anybody later. When I was in London, I put up a video and I passed the message to the president. So most of these people, when you see them, the old nonsense they are doing, when everything about the border and MB, they want to be at the forefront of matters. Already then they start saying, you go there. Say lo kokini sibe so pe àwọn náà ṣe kini kan. You would have written petition long time ago. We don't even know these people. We don't know these people. We don't know. And a lot of people do not understand how country operates. Ija, Donald Trump, Ati Elon Musk. It's political. It's not societal. So most of people don't understand. So some matters in the society, political solution, some matters is just the normal society. That's why you could see somebody like that priest asking, it's not political, because they don't understand. Even we are political animals. Because all of you sit down, you don't know how even society operates. Instead of people to calm down and learn, you calm down. Repeat, but typing junks is not going to add up to anything. So when people are deceiving you, she protesting, she lost any big office, big man, I probably go by writing junks with terrible English, nothing she case. Not even a case that has jurisdiction and some semblance of serious power. A serious formation. Only weight of illegal case. Our case come out go to an executive. You can't just drag it away. So they will be deceiving you and experience it. If the governor of big states assembled investigators, call us a case phone. To then the attorney general will go advise me on control rebellion. And you come on any other or stop it. Try go. You need a bigger power that has bigger executive power to like look into the matter. Oh, then little rubbish state how can for the overriding interest of the country, we need to look into this matter. Interested, not interested people convention and killer think they won't tell you what's the point. You cannot give us power and not give us, you can't give us authority, power and not give us authority. There can't be a governor of a state, can't be a commissioner of police in a state and without authority to take over and take charge. So he has the power and the authority on that case from beginning. So before you can say, let me even question the power and authority you are using, there must be serious complaint. There must be serious reason why the higher authority will say, can I just look into it? I want to look in. I know you have jurisdiction, but I own this country. If anything happens in this country, anywhere in this country, my name is going to be called. I have right to look into it. Is the power given to the president? So these are the things that a lot of people don't know, and when you finish with all of this, so everything, so go Abuja, no Suntiti, no protest, second anniversary, no meeting, no committing, no simply the pressure were coming, they were saying the truth in what we're saying. And they understand that they have to quickly do this case because they now, and you thought you are involved, they try to call you in. Because you are funding, somebody is telling you, am I dying alone? Because they went there and said, how do we go about it? The right thing they have to do is to first destroy your family's reputation and kill and ensure that it doesn't move. If you don't do it, I'll show you last one. There are some things I will not say now. How the whole arrest started, everything. When it is time, I will tell you guys with full evidence. Don't turn in terms of how much you. But somebody will force me to release anything now because it will make any sense until what about also you now see that all those ones are just wasting your time. Because at the end of the day, it's still the same public. We're not supposed to, there shouldn't be any division. Talo collect as a president, Talo okay, let's what do they call? bàbá tó ní bóun lòún gbé kéèsì lọ pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ pé bàbá yẹn jáde sí gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé bàbá yẹn lọ́mọ ẹ kú disgusting set of people. This is the only way we would have gotten this justice because I don't mind that's why I put up the stuff, the cost price of justice. You must be willing to take anything you're supposed to say about that. Àtọ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ kún láti gbẹ́ ẹ̀gbin. Èmi ti gbà as kádàrá tèmi ìrìn àjò tí máa rìn. Anybody here take opportunity here because in few days everything will be over and then I will answer. So I tend to always try I've delivered on the mandate. I know I would have saved my country, saved this administration, saved the cause of justice. So but only then we'll go after them and then deliver justice. Change it about of turn through around him to block justice. Then we'll go after them, both home and abroad. In our easy lot of face with one anymore. All of them to come at because I don't need to come and update anybody again. See to me, if you think it's my name, it's my reputation, I might not be able to touch everybody, but the few ones who were able to touch, they will pay. They pay with serious prison terms. So Allah about to share love our share Mubadi. We'll finish up. Want to ask questions? You can send your request.
When you have a Budweiser in hand, then the world is yours to take. Drink responsibly.
Hello, Tasty, are you there?
All right, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
How are you doing, my brother?
I can say what, sir.
Yeah, we thank God. And you?
All right, sir. Okay. So, mo confess one or two things. The effort so far. But we really appreciate it as a positive contribution to give to Nigeria. So, it might take time for when you or Fabiyi to realize that we are really doing a great job. But got to surprise me. This is my first time in my life to marry like 90% of Nigeria on common sense. On common sense, Justice Mobile movie discovered wow, evil things they cover the whole Nigeria. And because people mobile don't yet understand pé kan wà nínú ayé yìí pé ọkọ lè pààyàn kò sẹ́yìn bọ̀ tó lè bí wọn. Débi pé Nigeria police tó yẹ pé with that we go will live because our tax stance or nothing so for there. So now owó tó ń tún dà lọ́wọ́ wa tó wá panu wa ẹnìkan wá bá yín pé ẹ bá ń cover up ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń ṣe lóòótọ́ ẹ fi ń wọ̀ pé yes ẹ ń cover up. No, expect Lagos State as the center of excellence. Don't you expect you in Nigeria? You only might behave in that manner. This is the same justice of mobile. What are supposed to be on your shape? Okay, talk theory pathway to my list see success. I'm a try to invite or to join no my door like and the conscious be soon. Kineko, I was like, show only people not to talk. People only to Jadewa.
Tasty, the major that shambolic investigation by Lagos State Police Command is aided in major part by the family members of the deceased. And as you can see the trajectory now, normally who affect a lot, they should be able to do the right thing, but we cannot continue to deceive ourselves. There are people that they prefer to throw sentiment and emotions forward in serious criminal matters. And that is what they will continue to use to becloud the sense of reasoning of the entire citizenry. In the public about our justice, táwọn tó jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ family, about our justice tọ́dẹ̀ lọ sẹ́yìn tẹ́lẹ̀ rán wọn lọ kílẹ̀ wá ẹ má lọ wá ọkọ̀ ṣe ẹgbẹ́ jọ ń pariwo akọ̀ǹgbà wọn pariwo ni wọ́n ti kó fún wa ẹgbà ẹ má wá àkọ́kọ́. How can they find justice when they are deceiving you? They started the whole story, and everybody that knows what I did from the beginning, I was trying to challenge. And everybody lost the police station. You didn't go to report murder. And because I was everywhere. And the Lord reported Kawani station said to Kemalo. Look at those terrible criminals, disgruntled elements. Tajojuku so is spacey. I said, how can you want to establish the truth? And you're not allowing the sense of reasoning to be established. We are trying to fight for a young boy. Then we'll be able to pursue the right truth. But a story, the public, a member of the family, if I continue that in the public here forever, that is why all those terrible women, they are not just arrogant with ignorance. They cost that boy more pain in the mortuary. Why? But those terrible individuals, because they want to be popular, they want to be at the forefront, they don't care about the cause of justice. And it's all of this why you don't fear us, why you again, boy, you calling me, I don't fear only. Oh, Bawa Lay. To Bawa Lay, Muruani, only I'm a boss. I be like I did color vision. That was why I was explicit. I will be I really. Why? What's going on? Eh, the one who let a bank or the bank. Mobile. What's he in bank? Eh, the one jetty, new jetty. Tọ́mà wọ̀ láti Ìkòròdú àsìkiri gbogbo ó ṣe jù láíláí ó pọ̀ jù ló máa stop ní 6:30 p.m. or 6 o'clock. Ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín ṣé ọ̀fẹ́ fi 3 hours kó fi move láti jetty ní island níbẹ̀ kó fi dé Orchid tó máa fi débẹ̀ lágbo mẹ́sàn-án. You can't continue to deceive yourself. You are not being pragmatic. Ṣé wọ́n dúnkokò bá bàbá yìí ni? Ṣé wọ́n force bàbá yìí ni? When you are looking for justice, you don't have to be covering. You be very liberal and open. Even the public will establish your talk. Because anytime I try to knock you talk. I don't care whether it's a father or mother. Let's establish the truth and go. Let's know what we are dealing with. We are dealing with a terrible demon. At the end of the day, we're going to go see our boy to come. And you think it is not important to say, you the combine. I'm story people see you ga kogun. And the other day, wanted to tell you family member. I'm like, what is all this nonsense? So no member of the same family tells about when they shall I be on Sheko. And I go anoint never tell you. I said, we're here for a long thing. That's why I knew something is wrong and we have to put a neck on it and get justice for that boy. Because to my everybody, I will be sure my corner, I will not know. It's just about to call town, we will not know. This is how the public keep quiet and say, my family, I don't know, then everybody will think it is easy. And maybe I go colon, I go with, we don't have a kind of society. We have a society whereby there must be accountability for every human life. Every human life. So we were saying to them, possible can there be police station? Only one for any doctors police reports because doctors reports ṣé Wunmi nìkan ló lọ hospital ló gbé bad lónìí ṣáàdúrà ọ̀sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ gbàtọ̀ hospital kò mọ̀ kọ́ fún wọn ní doctor's report ṣé dàrú ṣọ́ọ̀sì bẹ́ẹ̀ So the Wunmi deliberately held it against the will Adura. Wọ́n tún wá sọ wọ́n ní ẹ má máa deceive ara yín kẹ́tẹ́ ìgbà pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá ẹ ṣe bálabàla pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ìgbà tẹ́yìn family wa sọ pé gbé lọ sí Kòròdú ẹ fẹ́ gbé sínú mọ́ṣúárì. Wọ́n ní tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá tún mú doctor's report sílẹ̀ àbí police report wọn nígbà. If not, ìtàǹbẹ̀ ló máa sùn. Bàbá lóun fi wọ́n lẹ̀ wọ́n lọ. They've not sought out to deposit the body. Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ kúrò pẹ̀lú fẹ́lẹ́ sí. And you left them. Ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ẹ wà ní police station wọn mú doctor's report sílẹ̀. Ẹ dé mọ́ṣúárì wọn mú doctor's report sílẹ̀. Ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ẹ dẹ̀ wá justice. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n ní all station settle. Ṣáwọn náà lọ ní all mortuary settle. Ṣáwọn mortuary settle. Ẹ gbọ́ mortuary settle náà. Ta ló wá settle mortuary? Àbáwọn náà lọ tún settle mortuary kò má gbòkú lọ́wọ́ yín. They deceived all of you. You left your son. You go keep on saying ṣerú ẹ̀ fún mi. Màá ṣáwọn pa àpò fọlọ́ bàbúrà. Wọn lè rí ilé ayé gbé. Wọ́n á pa mí pa wèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́ ẹ bọ́ sí àwọn àṣìbára bàlá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ní bàbá wèrè lọ. Because at the end of the day, where is the love? There is no doctor's report to accept the body. So there is no attempt to go to another police station to say, you cannot do this to my son. I want justice. They are not taking him in the mortuary. Mo láti mọ kí ló fa tọ́fi sáré ẹ̀ bá mi. Mo láti mọ kí ló kọ́mọ mi lọ́rùn. Mo láti mọ kí ló fa ẹ̀jẹ̀. Now, police of me, ọlọ́lá the bullet. That means the fight will be against ẹni tí doctor's report wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Against his son. Ṣé èyí bẹ́ẹ̀ ya wèrè? Tí màtí ẹ̀ lówó lọ́wọ́. Ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ mi lọ sí hospital méjì. Wá ní fún yín ní nǹkan kúkọ báyìí ló ṣe. Ta ló declare kó kú? Then give me the report. Mo láti rí. Or I will go to that same police hospital. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? What happened to my son? How did he come? They are not telling me. They are not speaking to me. Then I won't bring in our Yabu. They were just coming around, making a whole mess of the whole stuff, making the entire public look stupid. The international community are looking at Nigeria and saying, look at this. No value for human lives. Look at them the way they are talking. They are analyzing junks. The voice of reasoning, they are quelling it. No even fight for the boy. He wasn't fighting. He said it with his own mouth. Come on, you kidding? That Mohbad body will be staying outside. Less dignity to a boy toti lokiki. And you tell the gay beard. Shawo industry gods yẹn lọ́nà ní kẹ̀ṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. So industry gods yẹn lágbára débi gbígbà tó pátọ́. Wọ́n tún ní ẹ̀gbọ́dọ̀ tún pọ́nlé in his death. So bó ṣe ní kó tún dé mọ́túárì náà, omi yẹn ò tún mú doctor support lẹ̀. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tún fojú rí nọ́ọ̀sì náà tó pọ̀ mọ́ yín. As at that time ẹ̀ tí fojú rí nọ́ọ̀sì. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ doctor support. Ọmọ yín àdúrà ọ̀sọ̀ kankan. Dàrúṣà ògùn doctor support sílẹ̀. But that same direction will not embalm. And suddenly you left them. And then you are claiming you are fighting for justice for the world. That is where the justice should have started. What about the police in Ikorodu? I'm so sorry, Angel. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Let me recapitulate, please. What I was trying to say is this. At the early stage, I was trying to bring to fore that the only way we can establish this truth, because as an investigator, as an advocate of human rights, we need to establish the truth and know where the entire background of the story. And it was at the early stage I was trying to quickly speak my own truth out and say clearly that from what I am hearing, from the investigation I'm getting so far, the idea that I am the father. The Baba said, I saw my son. I saw Duve soak with BLOD. I saw my son already embalmed. There is no way the Baba will not see that Wunmi has swollen faces. The Baba said he couldn't even meet the nurse that injected his son to death. He got there 9 o'clock. Mohbad was pronounced dead 4:30. That means before they leave the hospital, before they could even get home, because they said there was traffic on Oshid Road, they will get home around 6:30 to 7. So within 2 hours before the Baba arrived, the nurse already left and said, I'm going, bye-bye. I've come to kill him, so I'll see you guys later. I've done the job. I've taken the life of your star boy. And the father got there at 9 o'clock. Said, I can't even find the nurse. Making you and I look stupid. And I'm saying, on what grounds? You didn't meet the nurse. Your son was already embalmed. You saw duvet soaked with blood. The Baba cannot say he didn't see signs in Mohbad's body. Even the broken neck. I said, okay, fine. He claimed, he said he took the body to police station to go and obtain police reports. And at the early stage, I said, don't feed the public this thing. It's not tenable. Those that remember that have been following me, I said it vehemently. I said, it is not that worst with Nigerian police. One sick guy was saying, wait, but did you go? He's the one that his son died now. I said, what is that? Why are you repeating the obvious? We're trying to establish the truth and know where and how we should investigate and get justice for this boy. We should be able to know how we got it wrong. There is no way you go to police station, no matter who took the life of your son, they will not ask you not to report. And the moment you are reporting, I said, the moment you are reporting that somebody was murdered, immediately you write your statement, it becomes a state matter. How the body will be deposited in mortuary is none of your business again. That is the education number one people are supposed to learn from, so that tomorrow they won't make such mistake. Our family family might cover up serious crime. It doesn't have propensity in law. The requisite for such action will always be errored if the family thinks it's within us, let's cover it. Because you must report any matter of death. I said, what is the rationale? You went to report that. They said, there is no way you have gone to report. Let us know the truth. You never went to report that your son was murdered. You didn't even report your son that you want just one certificate to move. They said, no, don't talk like that. He was in shock. I said, if he was in shock, let him say it. That should have been the right thing. This is what I went to do. If you are in shock, you didn't report your son was murdered, but you are reporting, you're not even reporting anybody. You're not reporting anything. You just want certificate to just go and bury it. State it so that we know. It is at that point when I say, Baba, this one will put you in a very wrong light in this case. You cannot pursue this case on behalf of the public. We would have taken it over then fully, and then all this nonsense they did would have taken this long. But these terrible individuals, they keep finding a way to put unnecessary sentiment. Baba Elegushi, Baba Elegushi, I got to look at it. What sort of English you put on me? What does it look like? And at the end of the day, they deceived the public that he went to complain that his son was murdered and make the police look bad. People say, why are you supporting the police? I said, there is no way you would. The Nigerian police is not that worse. There is no way these people will be so powerful. They will instruct them not to listen to the plight of a grieving father. They will still allow him to incident his case. Not even when those crowd claimed they were with the Baba. If truly somebody else took Baba's life, the wife was there, the uncle was there, the younger brother was there. Who is those powerful people in front of a police station, inside police station, I will say, don't report the case. And I say, they make the police look so bad that they said, after he had written to an extent, somebody came to give the order that they should not do it, as if it's still the same oppression. What they were trying to do